Okay, this is Steve with Apex Home Inspections, and today is Wednesday, June 28th, 2017, and we are at 398700, we'll call it 398.70 and 398.80. That's a duplex. McCormick Drive in Sandy, and this is going to be a two-part sewer video. First one we're going to do is for unit 398.80, and there was probably a clean out somewhere along the front walkway on the ground, but I do believe it's been covered up with concrete, so we're going to go through this black plastic pipe on the roof. This is a plumbing vent, so we're going to go ahead and drop our camera in here and get it fed into the main line. And once we're in the main line, we'll zero out our counter in the upper right hand corner of our screen. There we go. So we're going to zero off our counter at this point, and we'll continue on out to the city main. A couple of quick notes about today's inspection. This applies to both of our sides of this duplex, and that obviously is the build date, and that's 1978 for these. In 1978 was a fairly early time for the use of this black plastic. This is currently a 3-inch ABS plastic line, and we're probably under the house still at this point. Shortly we'll be outside of the foundation. As you can see on the floor of the pipe, which is on the left-hand side of the screen right now, I do have some water running. A little bit of standing water in the pipe there. The reason we run water is so we can see the slope of the pipe, and if there is a significant amount of standing water, then we'll tend to call that out and recommend a correction. Here at 60 feet, looks like we have a Y in our line. Now this may be the connection from the other unit, which actually makes a lot of sense. We're going to go ahead and make a note of that. And continue on out to the street. And here at 66 feet, we are transitioning to cast iron. You can see a little bit of a lip here where that water has to kind of work its way over the transition there. But I think we're looking okay. And just a couple more feet here at just under 82 feet. We're looking into the city main. You can see the water running from the right side of the screen to the left side of the screen. And that city main more than likely is out in the street. Now at the beginning of the video I said this was going to be a two-part video, but because I saw that Y at 60 feet in, I know that clean out for the other unit will tie into the main line prior to the city main, so therefore we don't need to do a second portion of this video. Also, these inspections typically run from the cleanout to the city main. Since we've reached our destination, that means that we are finished with the visual portion of the inspection. And the good news is I didn't see anything that concerns me along our trip to the main. The water that I saw that was standing water was minor. I don't think there's a need for any kind of repair or anything like that right now. So at this point I'm not going to recommend any further action, as it would appear the sewer line is functioning very well. Thank you.